Hey guys, this is going to be a dual review on what I believe to be the best affordable red dot sights on the market. This is the Riorand Tactical 4 Reticle Red Dot Open Reflex sight, and this is the Riorand Tactical Reflex Red Green Dot Sight Scope. These are super long names, but in basic terms, this is just a regular reflex sight and this is a T1. The reflex is $34 and the T1 is $37. Both are eligible for 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime, and the prices are in Canadian dollars. These two sights are fantastic for airsoft, and I would recommend them for anyone looking for a sight on a budget. These are full metal and very well made. This reflex was my first optic and it's still holding up great. I'll talk about the reflex first and then we'll move on to the T1. So you have a choice between 4 different reticles, 2 different colors, red and green, and then 5 brightness settings. Windage can be adjusted by the Allen screw on the left side of the optic, and the elevation can be adjusted by the Allen screw at the top of the optic. Right there. These two optics are great for holding zero. I've set these guys once and I've never had to touch them again. It might be a different story if you put these on a real firearm, but for airsoft, they are perfect. Battery life on these things are great as well. Couldn't tell you how long it lasts, but I rarely need to swap out the battery. These optics do include batteries as well. Finding these batteries is very easy, as any dollar store should have these. The only problem I have with this optic is the reticle itself. I'm not sure if this is only my optic or every optic, but there seems to be 2 reticles overlapping each other, but kind of offset. I'll try to show it on camera, or I'll draw a picture. It's a lot more noticeable on the green setting compared to the red, but if you're going to be using the dot reticle, which most people use, it's barely noticeable. Overall, this reflex is awesome. It looks great and it just works. Just bear in mind that if you plan on using any of the reticles other than the dot, you might get a little frustrated with the overlapping reticle. Now onto the optic that I am currently using, this T1. Best way to describe this optic is just comfortable. This included a riser, so I don't need to press my cheek down onto the stock. So if you have a big mask or anything of that sort, this optic is probably best suited for you. If you're putting this on an M4, the riser is mandatory because without the riser, the red dot is way too low and you won't be able to aim. But for something like a G36, where the rail is a lot higher than the stock, you can definitely do without the rail. There are 5 different brightness settings and 2 different colors here as well. It just doesn't have the different reticles, which I wouldn't have used anyway. Windage and elevation adjustment are located at the top and the side of the optic. You need to screw off the caps and then adjust using any type of coin you can fit. Right there. Anyways, these two sights are great for the price you're paying for, and I would highly recommend them. I'll leave a link in the description for the sights, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.